Message in the Music. Do you hear what I hear? Now I hear the trio called Hot performing their one-hit wonder, Angel in Your Arms. Okay, now this song, she goes on to say that the angel in your arms this morning is going to be the devil in someone else's arms tonight. Okay, she knows this man has been cheating on her their whole relationship, but now she's kind of fed up. So she decides, she's hurt because this is the only man she's ever loved. So she decided, I'm going to try to see if he's going to, maybe this is a midlife crisis. But it wasn't, because he kept on seeing the girl, and I think he might have a few kids out on the side, I'm not saying. But anyway, so she decided to do what TLC did in the 90s. She only did it in the 70s, 20 years before they did. She decided to creep. Yeah, she just kept it on the down low. That's what she did. But why did the sister tell on herself? That's what I want to know. Obviously, he didn't tell you that he was cheating on you. You found out. So now he doesn't even know what you're doing, but yet you're going to tell him because you want to get even. You're not going to get even, sis. You're not going to get even at all. Because you know what? Out of this whole damn thing, you're the only one that's going to lose. Because you know what? You have dignity. You have self-respect. What the hell ever else? If you've been married to this man that long, or you've been in a relationship with him that long, you know he's been cheating. You know what? If you want to cheat, by all means, boo-boo, get your cheat on. But don't tell on your damn self. I guess you did hurt all over because he probably chased your ass down the driveway about to split your shit because you're telling on yourself. Why, sis? Why tell on yourself? Lord have mercy. This has been Kennedy Brown. Wow. Well, hello, this is Kennedy Brown. And once again, it's time for a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Now, I hear the opening sequence to the Jackson 5's #1 Motown hit, I Want You Back. Okay, let me break this down the way my grandma would have explained it. They're always saying that each generation that comes next is kind of smarter than the next. Okay, with this being said, this song right here, the Jackson 5 are singing I Want You Back. Okay, this one song describes two Temptation songs in one damn recording. Yes, it does. This song could be something that a little young David Ruffin would have sang to lead up to Beauty's Only Skin Deep and Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Because right now, Michael's talking about this chick that he's in a relationship with, but she's not cute. So he leaves her alone, and then I guess he realizes, all these other girls are superficial, they just get with me to get with Jermaine or Jackie anyway, because, so I'm just going to say, I'm just going to go with this girl right here. But don't nobody want you more than a girl who didn't want you when you were single. And that works for men too. So, this pretty girl comes around and Michael, pushes the little plain girl to the side. The way David Ruffin did the chick in Beauty's Only Skin Deep. But then, just like David Ruffin years before, Michael finds himself running around following a girl who he deemed as ugly, which leads us to the Temptation song, Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Okay, now Michael's walking around leaving tear stains on the ground following a girl he didn't even want around, and apparently David is now sleeping on some chick's doorstep because he felt she was ugly as homemade sin until he realized that all ain't shines, all the shines ain't gold. So yes, Michael Jackson, Marlon, Tito, Jermaine, and Jackie, they summed up two Temptation songs in this one song. And I do believe, David Ruffin, I do believe that you might have been a little bit of an influence on Michael Jackson. Just a little bit more than we think. This has been Kennedy Brown. Love y'all. Well, hello, this is Kennedy Brown. And once again, it's time for a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Now, I hear in the background Miss Denise LaSalle singing her classic Trapped by a Thing Called Love. Let me break this one down. Now, we have this girl. We're going to call her Lil Sis. Now, Lil Sis is in love with this man, but, you know, he's sending her through the changes. One minute he's there, then the next minute he's not. So, you know, she's playing the oldest game in the world. She's playing, you know, keep away. She's playing lock it down. Clink, clink. That's what she's playing. But right about now, I'm going to tell you, she does one vital thing that is going to ruin the whole relationship. Now, I don't know who she's talking to, but we're going to say that this is her best friend. So we're going to call this chick BFF. Okay, so Lil Sis tells BFF that this man makes her cry, he makes her lie, you know, like, it's okay, baby, when really she's, you know, she's breaking up inside, but she's not gonna let him know because he says she's a whiner and she's a little girl. So whenever he calls, you know, she'll tell BFF to tell this guy that she's not in. So eventually, this is how this is gonna end up. The more he calls and BFF talks to him on the phone, Lil Sis, you messed up because what you're doing, even though this guy he's just not for you, what you're doing is gift wrapping him and giving him to BFF. Because if you put your BFF up to lines with you, this guy's gonna realize it. And then at one point in time, he's gonna think, well, she's just as scandalous as I am. So BFF, I'm gonna hook up with her, you know, because BFF has my back. You know, because BFF, she's like, well, she's not here, she's not doing this and that. She's not telling me anything that's gonna hurt me. Because, you know, even though I'm out here doing my dirt, I still have that standard. So, Lil Sis, don't worry about it. You're no longer going to be trapped. What you're doing right now is you're setting the stage for being a bridesmaid at your former BFF's and ex-boyfriend's wedding. This has been Kennedy Brown, and I love y'all. Bye. Mwah. Well, hello everybody, this is Kennedy Brown, and once again, it's time for a message in our music. Okay, now do you hear what I hear? I hear Shirley Brown in the background singing that classic Woman to Woman. Now, I kind of have mixed emotions about this right here. For one thing, I could see whereas she was going through her husband's pockets or whatever, I guess it's her husband, because she said she went through his pockets, you know, maybe they were living together and not married. I don't know, common law. But I think that what she should have done was to wait till he got home and to confront him. You know, because she did not know what she was running up on when she called Barbara. Now, let me tell you how this scenario will work out today with today's generation. I'm talking about, you know, the girls who are young enough to be our daughters. I'm 53 years old, so there are girls who are young enough to be our daughters who are out here. And they had this situation they're messing with Shirley's husband. Okay, so we say Barbara and Shirley, you know, they had a little talk or whatever else, and I can understand that. But what I have a problem with is that Shirley, for some reason, felt it necessary to just, I don't know, out herself as being a simp. She is telling this chick how she's paying for this man's food. She's telling this chick how she's paying for the clothes on this man's back, for everything. So I'm guessing, you know, she feels she has bought him, but you know, money can't buy you love. And Barbara is the damn hero in here. You know, I know a hero ain't nothing but a sandwich, but okay, she's my shero because she never said anything back. She just let this woman keep talking and keep talking. And that's what I would have done. I would have let her keep talking, and I would have told her, ma'am, I don't even know your husband. I don't even know your husband. I've never been anywhere, anytime, to even say that I even travel in the same circle with you or your husband. Who are you? I don't know you. Oh, I would have played dumb as hell because you know what? Like Ma Rainey said, you got to prove it on me. You know, I would have lied so damn good that she would have apologized to me. And then when her husband came home, she would have had him a hot bath and his dinner cooked. And then she would have gave him a big old roll of money. And he would have came and spent it on me because I had his back. I didn't say a damn thing. This has been Kennedy Brown. Love y'all.